I want you to imagine Grecian rule. Around 4 or 500 BC, the Greeks had what we'll call servants, so eventually I can get monetized. Most of these servants were prisoners from conflict from the Peloponnesian War. Servants would do a variety of tasks from cooking, childcare, running errands for the women, while men would work in the silver mines and farm the land. There were even skilled servants. They were police, accountants, teachers, and artisans. Aristotle noted that, quote, a slave is a living tool, and just as a tool is an inanimate slave. Servants were seen as just part of the household economy to those Grecians. Thankfully, in modern times, most countries have outlawed servitude. But I want you to imagine if you had a servant. Do you think you would look at that person with love and respect, full of gratitude for all the service they provide for you? I would hope so, but I suspect more than likely you would grow to dislike your servant over time. They never do anything right. They're lazy, and they're not my equal. Given that servitude is the de facto human condition since the beginning of recorded history, it's really amazing that Western countries introduced ideas and eventually fought wars to stop slavery. So what does this have to do with understanding women, you might ask? I was dating a beautiful girl once, dark hair, porcelain skin, had a great body. And unlike all my previous girlfriends, I was really smitten with her. I worshiped her. Everything was perfect. I would run errands for her. I would buy her expensive gifts, take her to dinners. As soon as I completed one task, it was on to the next. This went on and accumulated until I finally took her to meet my family. And it wasn't just meet the family. It was a family vacation with all the fun and sun activities that entailed. I took her to expensive theater shows. I took her water skiing, sightseeing, and romantic stargazing, and so forth. I pulled out all the stops. Once we returned from this incredible vacation, in a week or two, she told me, I think we should just be friends. I was stunned. How could such a nice guy like me be passed up on? Had I not done everything to please her? Have I not catered to her every whim? You see, I'd spent so much time on serving her that I forgot to serve myself. And that by becoming her servant, she had come to see me as being lesser than herself. In not so many words, she lost respect for me. To distill this down, why did she lose respect for me? After closely examining my feelings for months, it was this. I was afraid of losing her. I was her servant because I was afraid that any deviation from what her desires and whims were, and that she would leave me. To quote Aristotle again, where there is reverence, there is fear, but not where there is fear is there reverence, for fear is more extensive than reverence. So fear isn't respectful. You can want to avoid harm or disease or a storm or something, but that doesn't mean that you respect disease. When we revere someone, there is an element of fear there, but it's a type of respectful fear. So when should you revere someone and when should you have a reverential fear? My thoughts on reverence is that it should be reserved for marriage. When you get married, in the back of your mind, you know that your spouse could easily leave you. That's a respectful fear. And when you do the work on her behalf, you're serving your wife in a mutualistic and respectful way. She in turn then respects and serves you back. At no point when you're dating, however, should you be a servant. That's a surefire way to lose all respect. It shows you have fear without that reciprocal reverence. But in neither dating nor marriage should we be fearful. We should be serving our higher purpose and our wants and our needs. And if we need to, we can walk away from her, even if she's beautiful. If I could summon my old girlfriend and ask her, why do men who are willing to walk away from you turn you on? She would say, I thought everyone knew this. Any man that can walk away from me means that he has the pick of the litter and any woman he can have, and I'm easily replaced. High value men don't have to be servants. So men, be the great catch that I know you can be. Respect yourself, serve your higher purpose, and don't get caught up in servitude to a woman. Thanks for watching. See you next time.